Okay, I'm about to connect proprioception, which is basically your body sensing your surroundings without visuals, aka the sixth sense. I'm gonna connect it with the olfactory senses and what they have to do with plasma, which makes up 99.9% of everything. I beg to say 100%. Picture everything that is not solid matter as invisible plasma, akin to a living ether, and we are crystallized plasma, or matter. Okay. There's a consciousness theory called Orch-OR theory, which basically explains that there is some type of quantum process that generates or has to do with consciousness inside what is called a microtubule, which is all in us. In my theory, microtubules are also a processor for plasma. Through our olfactory senses, which is basically smell-o-vision, we can see and smell using them. And it is the only sense with only one filter directly to the brain, instead of many filters like our visual and our hearing and touch. Basically, it's the fish scale of reality, if you know what I mean. Straight shadow reality. Through our olfactory senses, we sniff our environment or plasma, the space around us, and in our microtubules, they then process that environment and a feedback loop with our consciousness to create the multidimensional human experience. Where else are microtubules? The biggest deposit of them is in the fascia and muscles, the brain, the heart, and the gut. This all explains body intelligence, why we have proprioception, and opens the door and how to enhance it. So microtubules in the muscle cells, within these muscle cells, the microtubules, they act as a subtle interface. They conduct, they amplify energetic signals from the outside plasma, and they transmit them across the muscle fibers and through the nervous system to the brain, to the heart, to the gut. Basically, our entire body is breathing plasma in and out, not just through our nose, but through everywhere. We're just like the animals, putting out a signal and letting in signals. Just like ants. Basically, the microtubules serve as microscopic networks, linking the muscular proprioception we just spoke about to the outside plasma fields. This is what enhances sensory awareness and lets us basically sense spaces without opening our eyes, which has to do with the olfactory senses, which basically are your smelling senses, but there is recent studies that you can also see with this smell in a different way. You're seeing and sensing this plasma field with your body intelligence, which could also prove and explain when our body overrides and we go into survival mode and we're not in our logic, why we have extra sensory perception, why we have enhanced strength and can lift a car off someone, or somehow when we jump into a burning building and save the whole family because we just know where they are. Guys, this is us sensing the plasma field, which we all can do if we just rid ourselves of logic. And everything's a balance, but we can access this. The point is we are magic. I have a book called A New Force, which is going to explain kind of the science and metaphysics of this in depth. So hopefully none of this is confusing, but if it is, you can simply Google some of the stuff I'm saying, or you can read all about it when I put it together in my new book, A New Force, which the link is in my bio to sign up. So some researchers say that our olfactory senses might be sensitive to quantum vibrations, which literally is the plasma field. And every time I say plasma field, just think of it as the energetic field around us that is all invisible, the space between all matter. And also plasma is in matter. It literally is what makes up all matter, and the space around us is just in different densities, like a painting. Ki, prana, the tau, the Tao. Basically, the olfactory receptors are antennas for plasma vibrations in the outer field, which then links to our proprioception and sensing that outside field with our body intelligence. When it comes to fascia, there is a lot of interesting connections. Fascia has bioelectric properties. It conducts signals over long distances. Fascia surrounds every muscle and organ, so it basically acts as a bridge that transmits information throughout the body. The plasma information, the information of the environment, that then goes to our brain where we make conscious, logical decisions after sensing our environment. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Plasma is also an ionized field, meaning it probably can interact with the bioelectromagnetic fields of the fascia. There would be some type of coherence or communication between these signals. This might have to do with the signal we're sending out when we're in fear or when we're in joy and when you shine. This also has to do with the trauma we hold in our body and our fascia and releasing it by breath work, by yoga. This literally plasma can prove everything. And obviously some of the information I'm saying is not new. I'm just putting it in this plasma perspective because I feel like it really gives us something to kind of like grab onto, you know? And I just have a crazy obsession with plasma. But I still live my life, okay? I still eat yummy food and watch TV. So fascia is also packed with proprioceptors, meaning that not only does the plasma field surround us, but it becomes integrated in our body like a feedback loop and helps enhance our perception. This is where I think the flower of life comes in. I personally think the flower of life is one of many symbols, but one, it's signaling that everything is a feedback loop. Everything feeds into each other. It's all a relationship. It is the flower of life, the plasma, the flower. Okay, a couple more things for all my fascia people, because I know that you kind of are on here a lot because you know there's some correlations with plasma, and I'm finally getting around to the fascia. So fascia is very much like plasma, where it bridges a lot of things. It is the in-between. It is magic within itself. It has to do with communication. It is the bridge. If this plasma, which it does, permeates fascia, fascia is seen as the bridge between the physical and the energetic, between heaven and earth, just like plasma. And it's the body's plasmatic way of integrating the outer plasma energy field with the body so we can live a more coherent, connected experience. The fascia grounds plasma's subtle energies into the body, creating a sensory network that not only receives information, but puts the information out, like I said. And this is what allows it to happen. Mixed with the microtubules and the olfactory senses, our whole body is this intelligent, not machine, but spiritual machine. Plasma and the fascia, this is where trauma comes in and mental health. When your fascia is storing these traumas or these horrible memories of things that happen to you, when you do deep tissue massages or deep tissue work or yin yoga or somatic body healing, this explains literally how trauma and memories leave your body and are released by releasing that part of the plasma knots in your bodies. The memory that has been integrated into you with this plasma system. So your body literally responds like it's in a survival mode all the time when you have trauma in your background, because your body knows and thinks it has to sense the environment in a way to protect you, because that's how you grew up. I just made that connection. Sorry, that got me really excited because I have a lot of trauma and that makes so much sense now. Like, your body, it proves why the plasma in your body is built and wired to protect you. Not where you're doing anything wrong, but the situations in your environment made you this way, and now you literally have to release that trauma and tension out of your fascia and back into the plasma field, and you have to rewire your plasma or your body through therapy and through new belief systems and new ways of coping and being adult self. And once you rewire your body, this literally proves why you're rewiring your network, your plasma network. So you can actually sense the plasma environment in a new way, not out of survival, but out of curiosity. And that is why we will see our world differently. And you start to see life, it starts to open up. You could see beyond the veil. You could see life in a more magical way. All of a sudden, not everything is dangerous. And change your beliefs, change your world, change your insides, change your world. There's so many people that talk about this. I'm so excited because I just made that connection. Whew. So the implications of this and hopefully my book might inspire techniques how to work specifically with this plasma network within the fascia. And I'm talking about holistic healing. And for all of you asking right now, are you talking about blood plasma? No, not right now. This is the special type of plasma, the etheric plasma, in energetic form, almost like a fourth or fifth dimension grid in your body at the quantum or even like quintessential level, which truly proves how multidimensional we are as humans. But you might see blood plasma as like a third dimensional artifact of these plasma processes. Not only does blood plasma sustain fascia physically by delivering nutrients, it hydrates it, it removes waste. The same feedback loop. You see, it's bringing stuff and taking stuff out. It also has to do with healing and immune support within fascia and the body in general. The support from blood plasma also makes the fascia more responsive to energy flow. So basically, they all kind of work together in this large network. It is just not simple, unfortunately. And there's not been enough studies linking all this because no one really cared about any of this stuff. I think I might have went blank. Anyway, hope you fascia guys love this one. This one was for you.